Sekiro Deflection Beta mod for Elden Ring. This mod has a parry, so it makes it into parry review. The first thing that I'm showcasing is the battle against this giant thing, this giant monster, because you can parry everything it throws. And you guys know that's been my #1 complaint here in Elden Ring. I don't care that the developers intended for you to not parry giant enemies or giant attacks. I don't care. This mod turns this game into what I always wanted it to be. So now I'm going to show you the Nexus mods really quick. So this is it. I'll post the link in the description. Sekiro Deflection Beta on Nexus mods. Super easy to install, super easy. Like, I've worked with other mods trying to install them. Dude, it's so difficult, but this one, easy peasy. You're gonna see here this giant dies because he has a huge hitbox, and when I get staggered from the parry, you stab the sword into the ground, and that's how he dies. You can even Sekiro parry projectiles. It's great, I love it. I'm literally in love with this mod. Even though it's just a beta, so it's janky, and it's only 95% accurate, I don't care. I love this mod. So the code in this mod is related all to the block button, so you will notice sometimes that even if when you take damage, you press the block button, at some point, you don't take damage, even though you took a direct hit and you're supposed to take damage. That's what I meant with the mod being janky and stuff. It's just a beta, plus it's also a mod. But even with all of that, this mod is still 95% accurate, so you're gonna be parrying almost everything. God, I love this mod. I don't know what else to say. I love this mod. Look at me, I'm parrying everything. I'm parrying everything. You can even parry multi-hits. If you get hit 5 times in a row by 3 different enemies, you can parry all of them. I mean, again, you can usually parry all of them. This is a mod, it's janky, so, don't expect perfection. So here are some things about the mod. I don't quite know how the counterattack works, because when you successfully parry, you can do the attack you do for the guard counter. But I must be doing something wrong, because I saw in the tutorial video for this mod that you can do a faster counterattack. I mean, this mod did get updated on the 15th of this month, so maybe something changed, but the original version was posted on July of last year, and the counterattack that I see him doing in that video is really fast, much faster than the guard counter standard attack that you do after perfect blocking in vanilla Elden Ring. You're also gonna notice, when you parry, there's an animation after the parry. So if you only get hit once and you parry it and you have time to look at your animation, he moves the sword to the left. I don't know how this interacts with light attacks or heavy attacks or guard counter attacks. Maybe I'm mistiming something after the parry, I don't know. I looked in the forum section of that mod and Nexus mods, and I'm trying to look for somebody to tell me, to properly instruct me, hey, this is how it works, this is how you play. But I'm having to figure it all out on my own, and basically the only thing that I've managed to understand is I know how to parry, I know how to perfect parry, and then after each parry I just do the guard counter attack. And that's it, but I saw that this thing maybe even has its own moves in the Nexus mods. But again, it got updated 3 or 4 days ago, so maybe some things changed, For now, the only thing I can 100% guarantee you is that what you see in this mod, all these parries, that's what you're gonna get, and I love it. So, on the parry metric, 8.5 out of 10 on the parry metric, and on the fun and enjoyment scale, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on the fun and enjoyment scale. This is what Elden Ring should have always been. I can go explore places now with reckless abandon. I throw myself to danger, and now I laugh at danger. with this mod, and I'm playing in the way that I always wanted to play this mod. So an important recommendation I'm going to give you. I went with this mod because it got updated recently. When I went into Nexus mod and I ran my search for like combat mod or like overhaul mods, I searched it under recently updated. And so I went with this mod because that means it's compatible with version 1.16 of Elden Ring, which is the latest version of Elden Ring, which was back in October. That's when the 1.16 patch happened. If you're watching this video and you like this mod, take the Steam Elden Ring that you bought, the Steam copy of Elden Ring that you have, and isolate it somewhere on your computer. So that way, if something happens with this mod, or if we get bumped up to version 1.17 of Elden Ring, you can always have access to this mod and play Elden Ring in this way. Because maybe I'm calling it early or I'm being too optimistic, but this is the best parry mod that I've ever had for Elden Ring. And that's saying a lot. This is what, like my third or fourth review on Elden Ring. And I gotta tell you, that's not a lot of reviews, because the reason I'm not doing more reviews for Elden Ring is because, again, a lot of the mods have expired. They're no longer compatible with the current version of Elden Ring. So I only have access now to a few mods without having to make mods myself. And of all the mods I've tried, this is the best one. I'm gonna delete Elden Ring Reforged. I'm just gonna delete it. So again, this has been my favorite Elden Ring mod. I highly recommend you download this mod and that you isolate a copy of your vanilla Elden Ring. So thanks for watching, take care, and enjoy.